So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Played with speed from back to front. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This fella, Gundogan, is just a consummate strategist. I love the vision he has, the way he's able to find his teammates, and even under considerable pressure at times, but he's most definitely...
Chance! It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Vietnam are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Madrid are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Gundogan. Ødegaard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Koundé gets good distance on it. And it's Gundogan. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Hit into the middle. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. De Paul. Can he put it away? Rafinha gets it away.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Now it's Pedri. That's beautifully weighted. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that.
Vietnam clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit. Well, the defence have two choices: deal with the man or deal with the space. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Van Dijk. Vietnam finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Forwards and with intent. Pass is just off target. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mbappe, Ødegaard. Nice interception, well timed. Gundogan finds himself offside. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Van Dijk. Hakimi. Rafinha. Now Mbappe. And it's Lewandowski. Mohamed Salah. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
And here's Mohamed Salah. Mohamed Salah. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's heaved it away. Ødegaard. Vietnam do have a chance to counter here.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Well timed, excellent interception. That's a good ball played into space. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Hakimi. Lewandowski absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
And a goal kick. Mohamed Salah. Time and again they are repelled. And the first half is done. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room. And while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And the shot! He's done very well to get to that.
DePaul clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Up he goes! Oh, taken with style. And this is getting better and better. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Vietnam are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
The turning of this...
Lewandowski! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Hakimi. That is a great pick out. Now it's Ødegaard. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has put paid to that. DePaul. Musiala. Big chance! And more, and more, and more. And they are cruising away. That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Madrid really could have done without this. Courtois, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. Vietnam are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hakimi has been... There's the shot! De Paul, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Araujo, Di Marco, Gundogan. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Gundogan. That's gone for a throw-in. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha. Ødegaard. De Paul. Now it's Mbappe. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. De Paul. And here's Musiala. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Corner number 2 then. De Paul clears. Cross from Rafinha. Great challenge, time to perfection. Vietnam have the chance to go the other way. Di Marco. Played back in. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Ødegaard. He's picked his way through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Rafinha promptly onto that, and that is that. And that could set him on his way. Very nicely done. Mbappe, shot a goal!
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Now, power or placement? That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Alisson deals with it effortlessly. Di Marco. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. Mohamed Salah has been given his marching orders. He had already been on a yellow card from a previous incident. And that's gone loose. Now it's Ødegaard. There's the hit! Goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
How many? Just how many? He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. Madrid presented with a golden opportunity here, dealing with the pressure. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Madrid grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Looking to widen the gap even further here. Great chance here from position A1. Well, we've seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Mbappe.
Such good technique.
Interesting ball. Gundogan. Vietnam. And that is that. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game, but the passionate crowd demands. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion. Could be danger here. Shifted upfield. Valverde. Nice physical challenge. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. It's a quick one. Decent hit!
Bellingham really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, I think it'll be interesting, Peter, to see what challenge the opposition now bring to Araujo. I really rate him because he can cope with pace, he can cope with dribbling wingers, and he's a very valuable asset. And he's become a...
Can he finish? Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Vietnam certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Ødegaard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Rodri, spread it left. Musiala going face-to-face with his great rival. Ødegaard. Cleared without hesitation. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely aimed pass. So we're still where we started right now. Lewandowski in acres of space out wide. Big chance! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Rafinha. Hakimi does well to get it back. He's going to be disappointed with that. Valverde. Vietnam look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When they win it back, they're not wasting any time. They're just trying to get the runners away as quickly as possible. They've got to make this nice and quick.
He can run onto that. Rafinha. De Paul. Can he spark a counter here? Ødegaard.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And here's Musiala. Valverde gets it away. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Lewandowski going full steam ahead down the left flank.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well read, nice interception. Aim forwards. De Paul. Ødegaard. And that's been intercepted.
That's great.
He's had a hit! It's there!
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Vietnam have broken through. It's 1-0.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Rodri. Ødegaard. Now it's De Paul. Musiala. Now it's Mbappe. Shot at goal! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Vietnam with the corner. They're first. And that is doing no harm at all.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looked the harder thing to do.
Bellingham.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Salah. That is good strength. Ødegaard.
This is the time you need that pace.
He shifted it to the flank. Ødegaard. And that should get the job done. Gundogan.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little. And the shot! He's scored! And with that goal comes comfort! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's in plenty of space here. Ødegaard. Oh, smashing header! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lewandowski. Rodri. Gundogan. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, the idea was right, the delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. That's a sharp pass. Hakimi. And he goes cross-field. 60 minutes played. De Paul. And no, that was never going to make it. No luck with that dink over the top. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Di Marco. That's Gundogan. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. And it's Gundogan. Oh, good read. And that has put paid to that. Mbappe, and here's Musiala. Bellingham. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Valverde, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Now it's Mohamed Salah. There's the shot! He can get that clear. Rodri for Musiala. Valverde, and the shot! He's got a goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal
Both sides
4.
then taking this chance
El
to
dorsal
turn to
9.
their benches.
El dorsal 15.
This is
El
threatening
dorsal
to become a
10.
really good
El
game.
dorsal 13.
I think they can sense a
El
comeback
dorsal
here,
2.
and so can this crowd. It's
Serán
all systems
sustituidos
go
por
now.
El dorsal 22.
He's got plenty of space
El
out wide
dorsal
here.
20. El dorsal
Hakimi
11.
attempts a
El
clearance.
dorsal 21.
Vinicius
El
Junior.
dorsal 8.
What a letdown
El dorsal
when
24.
you've got such presence and movement. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Shapes to shoot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Haaland! Sticks it away! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. Alvarez! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And here's Haaland. Haaland.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Alisson catches it safely. Now it's Pellegrini. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Tchouaméni.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Gently done. Nicely worked.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive, the type of move to please any coach.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Vinicius Junior. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
So 90 minutes couldn't produce a winner, and we have extra time.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 14. será
90 minutes
reemplazado
gone
por
and
el
nothing
dorsal
between them
16.
still. Madrid displayed great resilience to find the late equaliser that's got them here. Now can they go one better? That's the throw. Pedri. Muscular approach does pay off here. Tchouaméni. Pedri.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Passes short and sharp. That's a decent clearance. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Hoisted in. Pellegrini. Rodri. Traoré. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Alvarez. And that is a little undercooked. Mbappe. Pedri, well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, he's put a shade too much on that. Extra time reaches half-time. Yeah, 90 minutes long gone, 15 of an extra 30 have also gone, and the search for a winner is still on. Truly, this is a punishing game on bodies and heads and minds. The outstanding question, the only question, is there still room for one last bit of drama?
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything, it's been gruelling, but who will be standing at the very end? And here's Haaland. Pedri. Haaland. Madrid can breathe again, just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Pellegrini. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Haaland gets flagged offside. Still anyone's game this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Great hit! On the ball. And again! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! It's not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again. I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Stones. I think we're just about done here. And there goes the final whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. And already we're underway here. Mohamed Salah. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I would think that this fella Valverde's role is going to be so key here. He'll be tasked with pretty much doing everything from covering the back line to winning the ball back, triggering counter-attacks, providing outlets, pressing, as well as being a goal threat. In other words, pretty much everything.
Okay, interesting. Musiala, that's really well manoeuvred. He is through here. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, a delicate chip. Oh, smashing header! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And he's gone backward here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Ødegaard. Oh, that's well spotted. Ødegaard. And he's heaved it away. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And here's Mohamed Salah.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Salah. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Musiala, and he's intervened well there. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Di Marco. Rodri. And it's Gundogan. Looking for options for movement. Mosquera getting this one clear. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Mohamed Salah. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Ødegaard. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Bellingham. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Salah. Bellingham. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Alisson clears. Forwards and with intent. De Paul.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
De Paul. Nice interception, well timed. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That'll be a corner. Vietnam with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And now a sudden chance to counter. Lewandowski looking to get on the end of this. Lewandowski. No way he was going to be out-muscled. Hit into the middle. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Mbappe is onto it in a flash. That's Valverde. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. How would you review the first half?
Well, they look lost for ideas and lacking in talent, which all contributes to a chronic case of impotence.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Rudiger is there to clear. Van Dijk. Now it's Mohamed Salah. That's a shade optimistic. Dimarco. Now Gundogan. Rodri. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Gundogan. Musiala. Vietnam finding their passes. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. That is a brilliant interception.
Mohamed Salah, well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Short changes him with that pass. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
De Paul. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defences, it seems, on top here.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Rodri cuts out the pass. Now it's De Paul. Oh, what a... Can he finish? He scores! There is the breakthrough.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rodri gets it clear.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Musiala. Rodri. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, considering they're only one down, they're closer to conceding us.
And the shot! They've done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Vietnam are doing very nicely, thank you.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Araujo gathers from the goal kick. That's a good ball played into space. "75 minutes played. DiMarco. Interesting ball. Can he latch on to this? Ødegaard.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Out of play for a throw. Hakimi. Ødegaard. Oh, that was vital.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Rafinha. Mohamed Salah. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
No luck with that dink over the top. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. Valverde. Mbappe could move up a gear here. Not too much to add on here, just a minute. That looks a good ball through. Pass just lacking in accuracy. That's really well cleared. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. So it's away we go then. DiMarco wins the duel this time. And he thumps it clear. And he's intervened well there.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Mbappe does really well to win the ball there. Oh, what a ball! That's really well cleared. That'll be a throw-in. Ødegaard. Passes short and sharp. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Rodrigo de Paul, is one of the very best when it comes to moving.
Mbappe! Oh, they could be caught out here. Bellingham. He's going to be disappointed with that. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And now they can clear their lines. Now it's Ødegaard. And that is as far as they're going to go. He could be in here. He's got space in the area. Shapes to shoot! He's delivered all right!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Madrid are in front now, the game's only goal.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Mbappe!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Punched away. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
De Paul. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Paul. And that's been... And the shot! He's got a goal! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
That was a given. It always was.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
There's a searching pass. Well, they want another corner, and it looks as though they're going to get it. It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Musiala. Rafinha. Rafinha really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Haaland. He has found the way through. No way through, so back it comes. Looking for options for movement.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Backward it goes.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Valverde.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Valverde. And here's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Danger averted for now. And the referee brings the first half to a close. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. De Paul. Musiala. De Paul. We get a throw in. Gundogan. He came in hard, very hard. And here's Musiala. Rafinha. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's a quick one. Oh, great chance! Cleared without hesitation.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
That's Valverde. Valverde! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 3 coming up. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. It's just beyond his reach. He's gone forward. Haaland is onto it in a flash. Great ball if he can... Mbappe! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, super find. He won't be happy with that one. De Paul. Really fierce, close defending. Haaland does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Hakimi spots it and intercepts. Ødegaard. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. And he goes cross-field.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game-changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Mbappe. Rodri. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Oh, great feat, that.
Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
De Paul. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 10, el
Brilliantly
dorsal
cut
13,
out.
el dorsal
Vinicius
14.
Junior gets it
Serán
clear.
sustituidos por el
Hakimi.
dorsal 9, el dorsal
And
15,
here's Joao Felix.
el dorsal 20, el dorsal 18.
Bounce of
el
passing
dorsal
here,
8,
really
el
easy on the
dorsal
eye.
17. Se va a llevar a
Mosquera
cabo un
gets
cambio
good
de
distance on it.
jugadores.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Joao Felix. Mosquera attempts a clearance.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
He's got the shot away! It's in! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Alvarez! And the lead stays intact, just.
Makes you think, Peter, they could have been doing this earlier. Still, it's encouraging.
It's a really well-measured ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving on and making good progress. Time is running out here.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have. I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Di Marco. Joao Felix. And he's had it nicked away. Osimhen.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Yildiz. And he's managed to get free. Great ball if he can get there.
Habrá 2 minutos
Squeeze
de
it
descuento.
through. And the keeper's got it again. 2 minutes to be added on. He's in plenty of space here. Now it's Pellegrini. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Madrid did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful.